Boom. We up in here. It is Converse with the Mama. Say what, say what, say what. Hey.
Mm, mm, mm.
It's the midweek mashup with one busy mama and frugal mama. Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
The
Just
delay
extra.
has to be
For no reason.
hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Girl, your ass started playing in my ear. I was like, what the what? They said you may not call yourself a superhero. I said, I do
Oh,
call myself a superhero. I'm just tripping. Lord, I'm tripping. What is this? A commercial of ad for? Let me see.
some of them is like whatever you were looking for.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me turn off this music. Hey, everybody who's still in the building. Thanks for those who stopped by. Um, we were off last week for the holiday. Woo! Shout out to Ro for that 15-month membership.
Woo woo. Bum, 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 bum. We got our own
Yeah.
sound effects. We got we don't need no sound boy. We just make them ourselves.
Screw the sound effects.
Yeah, boy, all that professional stuff, baby. We do. We
We
do it
can't we
like
can't even manage like just do our own.
okay.
Let me turn this music off.
Oh, look, Jay up in there, mud 16 months. Woo.
Whoa, showing them guns, huh?
Okay.
Flex on
Hashtag
them.
exclusive, yes.
Boom. On top of that, yes, loyalty, loyalty, loyalty.
Okay.
That's my remix.
Launch and launch and launch. Yes. Okay. Come through.
Yes, I
Come
love it.
through.
If you are a member, you can go down in the bottom of the chat. It's like the dollar symbol, and then it'll say like free membership. What is
Boom.
it? What do you call it? Highlight or
Um,
something. I don't know. I be doing it. Hey, the Stock Explorer, Tim Windsor. Who else do we have?
how Jay Lee put a message with him? Mine didn't give me no option for no message. He must got a higher tier on that. uh, let me see on this one.
Bumped himself up.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, exclusive. Got it. What am I on this one? Oh, I'm
Okay.
jacking anyway.
Study and thrive. All
Boom.
right. I love it. I
It's
love
gonna
to
blow up
see.
the chat. What?
Yes. Let's get it. Sorry for all the glitchness. Savage was in the building. Edward, House of X, Gavin, Liz, and the Gambler. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's always a fun place to be. Um,
He's so exciting.
yes. I mean, he makes every ticket, even if it's not a winner. I'm like, oh man.
I know it's one of them. Every time him, Pete, anybody like be scratching, and y'all be scratching. I be like, like I almost stop breathing, waiting on y'all to receive me. I'm like, oh Lord, and I got a purse full of scratch outs that I ain't even
No,
scratched
you
myself. And I
don't.
be watching y'all mud suckers over there scratching. I think I need to.
No, you don't.
Oh yeah, I do. Man, I
Oh,
got I got 15 videos that I ain't even edited, so I got a purse full of scratches. You already you already know.
oh,
Girl.
heck. Hey, Arcade Pop. Shout out to the members. Look at you guys showing off. Thank you, Tim. All right. So today's topic is money saving at the grocery store. So some tips and tricks. Oh yeah, shout out to the merch. Who's running merch? If you are interested in the merch, though, it's awesome.
Oh, probably
Um,
my frugal mama boy shirt. Boom.
you okay? Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Gotta love it. I have the shirt that you sent me. I think it says royalty. Yeah,
Oh
royal,
yeah.
like the queen crown.
Cause I say,
Hmm.
oh, it's purple. Boom. Let me put this in the box.
Yeah,
Okay.
Six Bows is back. Yeah, so we were off last week. Much needed little downtime, relaxation, family time. I hope everybody had a great holiday week, however you celebrate it. I think I posted something. However you celebrate it, celebrate with love. even if you're not getting down on the Thanksgiving vibe. So after all that cooking, we're going to talk about how to save some money at the grocery store. Arcade Pop said the shirt Frugal sent me was amazing. Woo! Gotta love it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Get some points.
Thank you.
I have a whole bunch of shirts. Like I have more than a week's worth at this point of merch from other people's channels, my own channel that I rock all the time. Shirt and leggings. That's all I need.
Okay.
If I can get me some mama leggings, I definitely will be wearing those too.
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be it's coming in 2023.
Yeah.
Actually, Life's Magical Journey had some leggings. I was like, they are really nice, and I was like, I need to figure out how to get everything how I want it, because I don't want people to have to pay too much. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
10, 20, $10 really, $10, $15 at the most. Because I just don't, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
But you know, and it's no online thing that's that affordable. You know what I'm saying?
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Unless you're gonna plan on doing it yourself. And I'm telling you right now, I'll be watching people, all the crafters, and they be doing their little pen. I'll be done just snatched all that stuff.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
And threw out the machine. It'll be another thing that's in my garage that don't get used. But they be having to be so meticulous with the detail.
I love the idea. I just don't know that I would be able to do it. Like it would have to be full time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm telling you, because I got some things I had to put together. I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna take this back to the store because my nerves is already bad. I really didn't need this shelf. I'm gonna go ahead and take this back. I took some ottomans back. I'm like, no,
but you know what?
Be this serious.
At least you're being honest with yourself. You know?
Yeah.
Instead of just letting it sit there and collect dust. Right. Those crafters, much respect. Hey, Mr. Terry, thanks for coming in. Let me pull up some screen sharing.
While she pulling up that screen share, and let me just say one more thing. And I was watching Heather Johnson, is that her name? Baby, she did a cup. I was like, oh Lord, I started getting anxiety just watching, because all it takes is one false move and you done messed up your whole design. Boy, Crafty Leo put about 1,000 rhinestones on the thing yesterday. I was like, Lord have mercy. I was like, oh, I was stressed out watching. You know what I'm saying?
It can be.
Yeah.
And that's
Mr. Terry.
That's why I like to buy some merch off of some other folks.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, that one edge off of the plastic sheet or whatever it is when they do the t-shirts and whatnot. Oh, it's a whole different shirt now. StreamYard is doing the most. Like, I'm telling you, I've been playing videos all day on like 15 devices, and now all of a sudden, torrential rain, StreamYard doesn't want to work. It is what it is. Hey, King Akil. So as long as you can hear my voice, everything is gravy. I might be stuttering and glitched and my eyes are rolling back.
Right. I was saying something. I say it's like a karate movie. You see, you hear them talking, then you hear them. What?
We back in the day. Mouths moving, nothing's coming out.
Maybe we was at the barbershop. They had this old school. I guess they ain't had no cable or something. And it was at the barbershop, and they had an old karate movie. My son talking about, why they fighting like that? I said, oh Lord, honey, just cover your eyes, honey. It's what they used to do.
I know, but
like, why they fighting like that?
And they look silly now that you like replay it. They look real silly, like.
But we used to watch like a bug.
Yes, I know. My stepdad used to watch it. He was like all into it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" His big old belly too. Like, And then he would practice some of the moves on me and my brother. I'm like, oh,
Not practice some of the moves. Okay,
yeah.
no.
I'd be stuck under a sweaty armpit. I'm like, who asked for this? One TV in the house. You know how it is. You got to watch whatever they're watching. Oh.
Put a one in the chat if you ever had one of the floor TVs, but you had to watch the TV on the top. Like you had the one on the top that actually worked. Put a one in the chat if you ever had a TV
God.
on top of a TV. I'm like, why we didn't just get rid of this one on the floor, this floor model?
It's a good TV
stand. We're gonna get this fixed. No, we not. This thing been up here for 20 years, 10 years at least.
Or with the buttons, like the little knob, and then you had to like switch up the antenna, and then slap it a few times to get it to work.
Turn this heat off. I'm about to burn off.
Tin can.
You lose a knob, you just get a
you got the knife to like get in there and turn it.
It's inevitable to lose a knob and then get you whatever the pliers or whatever it is. Oh my God.
Oh, when them antennas came
I needed this laugh. This was hilarious.
Oh gosh, the antennas were just as bad too. Like you had to have it a certain way, and you know the little, you know, the ears or whatever they are, the antenna. I guess you had to like face it in a certain direction and
sometimes
don't touch
you had to put some foil.
Yeah.
Now you really had some bad reception if you had to put a hanger down the antenna.
Oh my God. And then when we had stolen cable.
Was it stolen or was it just tapped into?
It was borrowed, I guess. Not stolen. Borrowed. We were just using it for a minute to get that extra HBO special.
Boy, you had all them channels. My mom, don't be over there watching all them other. Oh, no, you shouldn't have told us that. Every time she left the house, my brother over there watching, and my brother was blind, so he used to have to get real close to the TV. I was like, dang, let's go back. You know, it was just a little subtle nudity, but he was like, it was like everything.
It was in it.
Yeah, the little hunching around, all that mess. I was like, oh Lord.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's go back to the stuff. 10 tips for saving money at the grocery.
No, that was a great intro. What did Jay say? Jay said, "Goof off with the mamas."
Okay. If you didn't smile, man, I'm telling you, you got to get a colonoscopy or something because something is not right. It's backed up in there or something. What is it? A colonic or something?
The
if you didn't laugh in this first 10 minutes of this live.
Oh my gosh! Thank you for coming in, everybody.
Oh my, that was funny.
And for the share, my belly is burning.
Yes.
Oh gosh!
Thank you for the share.
Okay, so we got money saving tips at the grocery store. So, you know, it's coming towards the end of the year. Everybody's trying to like save a nickel, not even the dime, just save a nickel. So grocery store is probably the hottest place right now that is increasing in prices, from eggs to bacon to bread. I mean, the price of bacon is just, you might as well go get your own little piggy.
Okay. When it's easy to get a chicken than to buy eggs.
Yeah. They getting swooped up over here in Florida because they be running around.
Okay.
Oh my God, the fanatic guru said he just had a colonoscopy today.
Oh, for real?
Hey, Donna. Okay, so for real, we're saving money at the grocery store. So I know you guys have seen or maybe have not seen, but I'll let you know. Frugal Mama does couponing. She's got a few of the videos. I think they were lives. But every Saturday she does Family Dollar and Dollar General. So those are couponing. The 5 off of $25. Those are deals. And that's one of the couponing tips I'm sure is going to be listed here. Hey, Bobby Jean. Let me scroll down. So 10 tips off of this website. Let me see here. At the grocery store. So I know couponing better be on there because that's one of the things that I do, especially when I'm budgeting.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. So what they're saying is check the flyers. Not number one, but one thing to do is check the flyers. I check flyers. I compare flyers, whether it's your local grocery store, Stop and Shop, Publix, Winn-Dixie, Kroger. What else we got out there? Piggly Wiggly. Big Y, whatever your grocery store is, check the flyers.
If you got a Piggly Wiggly, you may want to consider moving. Okay.
Put a 0 in the chat. Oh my God.
Pack on up, baby. Just pack on up.
I remember when my grandmother went to Piggly Wiggly, I was like hysterical because she lived in Alabama. And hey, Uniquely Lavish, boss lady. And you know, I'm from New England. So when we would go visit my grandmother, oh Lord, the Piggly Wiggly. I was like, who names this? Mm-hmm. Anyway, shout out to the Piggly Wiggly. Checking the flyers. Even if you have to make multiple stops, as long as they are within a certain radius. Of course, you're not going to drive an hour to save 10 cents. But you want to compare because maybe Winn-Dixie is having a better buy one, get one sale this week versus Publix. Or I'm just using those because those are my local ones. Or even Walmart sometimes may have a better deal. If you have a Walmart that has like a super center, all the Walmarts here are super centers and so are the Targets. So they all sell groceries. So check the flyers. And you might have to set aside a little bit of time for this by checking flyers, comparing, bring them with you. It even says here, which is something I do, I grab a Sharpie, circle items that are a good deal, write it down, and then I make a separate list. I don't know about you, Frugal, but I make a separate list with like a header that'll say like Walgreens or Publix or Target, and these are the deals that I'm interested in, and then I see which ones are going to be the better place to stop.
So I have a, I got a spiral. I got a spiral for everything, baby. You know what? A spiral. Baby, let's see. I got a spiral for everything. Don't play with me. I got a coupon list spiral, shopping list spiral. If I send Tasha to the store to go to the Walgreens, I got a list. Look, this is how this is the name of the product. This is how much it's supposed to cost. This is the coupon outlet. And she still called me at the register. Well, this say this, but what ain't right? And then I'll be talking to the cashier. Was the coupon on this? What did it bring up? Yeah, I don't play. I'm not gonna play with
that. I wouldn't either.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but and then like in normal times, like if we were in post pandemic or in the pandemic still, I don't know whether we in it or not. But like they would honor the prices of whatever. Like if the shelf price says one thing, if they would have to honor that. Now it's hit or miss. It depends on the store. They're like, well, we low staffed and all this kind of stuff. Depending on who you get, everything else ain't gonna be updated. So you gotta just go with it. So but I would take a picture of the shelf and then say, oh, this is supposed to be this price, and go for that too. Okay, but anyway, make a list and check it twice.
Yep. And what you're saying is right, because some stores will have price match guarantee. So you could bring in a flyer from another grocery store and they'll have to match that price. And that could be for groceries. That could be for anything, a TV or a couch. I don't know. It could be anything. And number 2, we in the paranormal. And number 2 would be check your receipt. And I know Frugal does this because she'd be checking her receipt every Saturday. Like, this is how much I paid for each item. And before they even give you the receipt, though, you watch the little register and what they're ringing up and making sure that it's going through properly. Because sometimes it just catches you off guard. You got kids with you. You think everything rang through all right. you don't want to have to make another trip to go back to customer service to rectify. But if you have to,
Mm-hmm.
keep your receipt.
Mm-hmm. And
Loyalty
if
points.
they customer service don't work, you get on the horn and you call corporate. Like, look,
Yep.
because I had to do that with the Dollar General. I said I don't. It just this past weekend, and I was like, okay, y'all remember in that video? Y'all remember that video? I'm gonna stop talking so much. We ain't got a lot of time. We're gonna get
It's
through all these
okay.
tips. But they had bounty on sale for $17.95, and it rang up regular price at $21. I was like, no. So they sending me a gift card so I can get my bounty. Okay. Boom.
Boom.
What? Stop playing
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
I need 19, 20, 21. I need $3 more so I can be able to afford this bounty. And I need another $3 more because I had a $3 coupon that is no longer on my card because when I gave me my refund, it took that away.
Yeah.
Run me that gift card, baby. Okay, now
That's
I'm on
it.
mute so you can get the
No,
tip.
it's okay. Loyalty points. I don't even know if stores are doing this, but if there's one near you, go check it out because that is definitely worth your time at the grocery store. I know I used to shop at Price Chopper up in Connecticut, and Big Y for the gas savings. So you spent a certain amount, and then you would add up to a bunch of cents off the grocery store. I mean, off the gas. So those were loyalty points. I think they're kind of shifting towards you get some money off at some of them now. It's not really gas, which is kind of crazy because I used to get, oh my gosh, dollars off my gas. Um, so inquire about loyalty points and see what
Oh,
the
I said I was
program.
gonna be stopping talking, but I had to add on that. Now they be like they try to put caps on it. The ones that are offering you can't get more than a dollar. Shoot, you get that dog on there,
Oh
whole
my
tank of
god!
gas for free. It used to be back in the day.
Yep, that's what I'm
Hmm.
saying.
But whatever they give you, I'm sure going to accept. And they instead of points, they giving like these in-store rewards because they realize that a lot of people forget that they had those and then they expire. Hmm.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
write
I
it
don't. I
down.
don't. I don't really like that. I'd rather get the gas
Me
money.
too. They
But
don't never seem to ask us our opinion before they start switching up stuff.
well, it's mostly so that they keep money in their pocket. The whole
Hmm.
problem with loyalty points and perks and reward bucks, whatever you want to call them, is that they want you to let it lapse and expire.
Hmm.
And number four, use coupons, as we were
Hmm.
talking about that. So we don't have to get too much in depth. Couponing is couponing. You can find
Hmm.
coupons online. Most places have their own coupons on their apps. Dollar General, Family Dollar. We already talked about Target has their own Target app where you save 5% just from shopping at Target every day. Every interaction, you could go there 15 times a day and still save 5% on each purchase. And that is with a linked debit card or getting the Target credit card.
Hmm.
Target has their own, they used to be called cartwheel coupons. But what I do when I go on Target, because I do grocery shopping there too, is they have a scanner on the app and I scan every doggone thing, even if it was already checked off on my Target app or added to my grocery list or whatever it is. I scan each item and see if it's on sale or they're having a promotion. Sometimes, like my favorite yogurt that I've been eating for 5 years is usually on sale like every other week. So I try to stock up, which is probably another good um, saving tip is when it is on sale, get as many as you think you're going to need
Hmm.
for a certain period of time, whether it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't like going to the grocery store all the time. So if it's on sale now, whether it's the pasta, I'm going to grab five,
Hmm.
let's just say 5 boxes. Just 1 pound of pasta goes by so fast with 5 people in the house. So Or the spaghetti sauce. If it's on sale too, I'm grabbing that. If the milk is on sale, if the OJ is on sale, I'm gonna grab one or two. Um, that saves later on, so that you're
Mm-hmm.
not paying full price for the same thing that you could have just got. So couponing, yes. And doubling up or tripling up, I know that exists in some states and as well as in Florida. So if your grocery store or your store accepts double up coupons, like Publix will have their own online coupons on top of taking manufacturer coupons,
Mm-hmm.
it works out to be a savings. But once again, you got to make your flyers and your list so that you can, double check and triple check. Number 5, I don't think I do this, but knowing your unit price.
That is important because a lot of people go to these big bulk stores and think that they're getting a great deal because you're buying in bulk. But when you go buy unit price, a lot of times the smaller package, if you get more of them, it's be more cost effective. I'm just saying.
Okay.
And then you may have, and then not even just at big bulk stores, you may have a two things of toilet paper or paper towels in one based on the square footage and the amount of the product. You get more bang for your buck with one product versus the other.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah, I know that about toilet paper.
And now I think a lot of people don't like Scott, but if you on a budget, that the little one ply is not like y'all used to think, but that one ply Scott,
Well,
I
we
don't
used to
personally like
get
it.
that. We used to get that, but I just get what is it, the Sam's Club or the Costco or whatever.
I do not.
So
I like my name brand toilet paper, and I
that
know why, because a lot of times what they're saying is that a lot of these places are spraying are using cotton and stuff that's made materials that are made with and have pesticides and stuff all on.
oh
I don't
god,
know.
I gotta
Hmm.
check that one because you definitely right about that. Summertime.
Yeah.
Sometimes those lower quality items
Hmm.
they jack it up with other stuff. So now your butt's
Hmm.
all itchy and
Okay. Yeah. Hmm.
Anyway, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna go. Okay, stock up on sale items. I said
Okay.
that without even looking at this
Hmm.
thing. I didn't look at it, guys. I just pulled websites that had different opinions. So stock up on sale items. Toothpaste is another one that I buy 6 of them if they're on sale. Sometimes at like Walgreens or CVS, you can get a 20% coupon, um, or they'll have the toothpaste of your liking will be like 2 for 6 or 2 for 5 or whatever it is, and then there's a store coupon, and then there's a manufacturer coupon. Stock up
Hmm.
on those things because you should be using toothpaste. So toilet
Hmm.
paper, paper towels, um, oatmeal, grits, those kind of
Hmm.
household items that you're going to use. I always stock up on that.
Yeah, that's
And
true. Very true.
let me see. Let me see. Anybody said anything in the chat here? If you're just coming in, make sure you
Edward
smash.
said toilet paper is toilet paper. I said, no, it's not, Edward. Toilet paper is not this toilet paper. You cannot just
Oh,
wipe with anything. That's very, especially women. Mm-mm.
yeah. I mean, I haven't had any issues with the Sam's Club toilet paper. I'm not, and we've been using it for years, but now I got to go check and make sure.
Yeah. But now I think it's mostly the sanitary things, but you never know. I would check. But let me see. What was I about to tell
Well, you
y'all?
never know about any of it.
I know, right? I forgot. And sometimes, just like with Aldi, the what is that stuff called? The Mrs. Dash. The Aldi brand is exactly Mrs. Dash. It's Mrs. Dash, and they just change. They
Yep.
they they don't brand it. I mean, I saw this from the manufacturer themselves, and
Yes,
it's a
that
lot
is
of products
true.
that are like that. And you thinking, oh, I'm about a name brand, but you just paying more for the exact same product. Now, some not name brand products are the quality is quite different. But I
Yes,
say if you can get name brand for the same price as generic, then why not just get the name brand?
right. If that's the case.
If that's the
Um,
case.
buy in season, which always makes sense. You don't want to buy strawberries in um, like May or June because it's really not strawberry season. Right now, it's about to be strawberry season. And Florida is like a huge grower of strawberries. They're amazing. The biggest strawberries you've seen come from Florida. I do know that. And I love strawberries. So when they're in season, I buy tons of them. When they're not in season, they're super duper expensive because they have to import them. So you may be craving strawberries, but it is not going to fit your budget.
And when they
Um,
are in season, you can just get them and freeze them. Not quite the same as fresh, but hey.
yeah, but you can
Do
make a
y'all
lot
go
of
to that
things.
strawberry festival that they have in
Yes,
Florida?
we do. Hmm.
They be having. I have never been, but my coworker was from Florida, and he used to go and bring back all kind of
Oh, I
strawberry
love
things.
it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So you did mention buy store brands. Generics are often the same products as the name brand, just in different packaging, and they do that with everything: toilet paper, food, makeup, um, socks, underwear, bed sheets, everything. A lot of name brand companies use off-label suppliers or whatever manufacturers, and they just market it without those expensive tags. Sometimes it's missing a few stitches, just like anywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you got to test it out. I wouldn't go to the store if you've never tried the generic or the store brand and go buy 10 cans of corn and you never tried it and it ends up being crap. But if it's on sale, try a few and maybe it is the same because I've had that, especially with some cereals
Mm-hmm.
um, and breads and things like that you use a lot. Let me see if I'm missing anything. There's another tip about going green. So many stores offer a discount for using reusable bags. If you live in New York or Connecticut or other states, I'm not sure who participate, but I do know about up north. Florida is an exemption because they don't care about anything. But anyway, some stores give you like a few cents back for using reusable bags. I know Target in Connecticut was giving back 10 cents if you used a reusable bag or shopper bag or just just to not use plastic. And now I have like a bazillion of those reusable bags.
Me too.
Florida doesn't care. So let's see. Wear headphones is a different tip. I'm reading off of another website. Wear headphones. The music in the store is designed to slow you down, so you spend more time shopping. Listening to upbeat music instead can help you spend 7 to 8% less, which
Wow.
can save you a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that funny that they're like programming you while you're walking through the
Mm-hmm.
grocery store to buy more stuff?
Yep. And yeah.
Oh my gosh. Um, so I'm trying to scroll through here.
Now I'm definitely gonna do that one.
Yeah, or be on the phone because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I'll go to the grocery store. I'm on the phone with my friend or my cousin or whatever, and that definitely keeps me on focus. So I'm not paying attention to, you know, um, how they give out like samples or whatever, or the other deals that I'm not even there for that I don't need. Um, eat before you shop is always a good idea. If you go in there hungry, you're going to start buying everything that looks good. I know
Mm-hmm.
from experience, everything looks amazing when you're hungry
Yeah.
and tastes amazing. I mean, you guys have gone, I'm sure, gone out to eat when you're super hungry and the food is just awful, but you were just hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nikki. Hey, FR Humphrey. If I missed anybody, thanks for coming in. Making a list, I think, goes with what we were talking about budgeting, couponing. Oh, we did say make a list, right? With the
Mm-hmm.
flyers. So you go in there for what you need and not what you don't need. unless your significant other is calling you and telling you, hey, make sure you pick up bread or milk or cheese or eggs or deli, whatever it is, because I do that.
Yeah.
I also wanted to mention, let me see what number 10 is. But I did want to mention something else that I saw or that I think is a good
And you know what? When making a list, like I used to make a list, and then we end up with so much leftover food that we didn't eat, even with a list.
Oh,
But what I started doing, when you meal plan and
yes,
you
that's
write
what
down
I
the
was going to get
ingredients
to.
of what you're going to actually be
Yes.
cooking, that is helpful. Not
And
just
it
a list.
also
Oh, we don't
saves.
have this, we don't have that. Well, you ain't gonna even eat that crap anyway. I'm telling you, every week we would buy mixed greens. And every week we would throw them mixed greens out because we didn't have nothing
Yeah.
on the plan to eat mixed greens with. We didn't want to eat no salad.
Oh, see, I can make a
No
salad in
smoothies.
a heartbeat.
Sorry.
I can make a salad in a heartbeat. I just need some cucumbers
I can
and
say frugal mama. One busy mama, you don't eat meat. You gonna eat a lot of salad. We meat eaters around this camp. Okay. No, I
I
can make
live
a
with
salad
meat
in a
eaters.
minute. Yes, you're a vegetarian. Shoot.
I live
But you
with
know,
meat
it is
eaters.
good because when I be trying to really be strict with my thing, my regimen, I eat a salad every day. But now,
Yes, a list is super important. And they
mm-hmm,
say use cash. Spending on
mm-hmm,
credit cards makes you more likely to impulse buy.
mm-hmm,
I don't really carry cash, so that's not really going to work for me. But I definitely say stick to a budget, stick to your list, stick to the flyers, the coupons, go in there for what you're going to get and try to leave in a timely fashion. No lollygagging, no, talking to the deli person, no sidetrack because really it gets you caught off guard and you're like, oh man, what aisle was I going to go to?
mm-hmm.
And then you just screwed it all up. Try buying the store brand instead of the name brands. Right, Nikki. I've learned to do that now that I'm older. I've learned to do that. For me, some of the things have not made much of a difference in taste. So,
Mm-hmm.
AMTGV.
Yeah, I think the
Um,
biggest thing is stuff with like dairy in it because some of the stuff like it ain't nothing like Bluebell ice cream. I'm sorry, I be trying. I done tried some name brands, but baby, let me tell you something. That
you keep
Bluebell,
mentioning this Bluebell. It is really like
Bluebell's the best ice cream in the
I'm gonna have
country.
to go back and try. I haven't
And
had it
I'm just
in years.
saying, but I think there may be hey MTGVTV. Oh, I said it right this time. Yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I agree. But like I said, if you can get a deal with the name brand versus the what's name, then that's cost beneficial. But otherwise,
And usually the store brand is cheaper. Whether it's 20 cents, 30 cents, it's usually cheaper. But like what you
mm-hmm,
said, like I went to Target last week. I love Target, first of all. Um,
mm-hmm,
the Good and Gather brand that they have, which is their store brand. It used to be Up and Up. All of their stuff is high quality. I haven't had anything horrible
mm-hmm.
out of their canned foods, out of their fresh produce. Because
Even that
sometimes,
that sanitizer that you got, man, I say I be trying to use it sparingly because baby,
no,
then my sons be trying to, mommy, I need some. No, you better spit on them hands, clean them. Stop. I know stop me using this up because this is limited supply. I don't go
oh
to
my
Target.
gosh,
I don't like big stores. I have anxiety. So being around a whole bunch of people make my nerves bad. So I like going to a smaller store. But yeah, they
well,
Target
I got a tip for
store
that.
brand is nice.
I got a tip for that. I always do my shopping early in the morning, so I don't run into
Everybody.
a lot of people. I can't do they're very distracting too. Like you got to bump into people when you're in the aisles. I don't like to be bothered if you didn't notice.
Shop the sales.
Oh,
Okay. The sales.
let me say I can
Uh-huh.
see people.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Yes. because
Yeah.
they in the sales they rotate about every 3 months. The same stuff go on
Yep.
sale, and then like you be them ran out of something. You paying full
Nope.
price.
If you pay attention, I've been out of the couponing for a little bit, but when I was heavily into it before the pandemic, um, I had like all the circulars, all the flyers, all my coupons lined up. I had my little what is it, binder with sections and lists, and um, yeah, I have still, and that was many years ago. I still have lots of deodorant, lots of shampoo, lots of conditioner, um, off of couponing.
And
I
then like
can't
when
believe,
something happened, like we got hit with the P word, we
yeah,
was like, oh, everybody started tripping. I was like, these people really fighting out here over some toilet paper, stuff like that. No,
yeah.
we was just
See,
sitting back chilling, had it all stacked.
we just gonna take a shower.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, Market Pantry at Target is also, yep, Market Pantry. I forgot that that's their other generic at Target is great.
Yeah,
I've had no issues.
I didn't know. So Method is not their brand; they just sell it.
Yeah, Method is sold
Because I
there
started
too.
seeing that at other stores. I was like, oh, this Target brand.
Oh,
Target got their stuff at other stores. Grove
well,
had Method.
yes, I saw Method way before I did the Grove Collaborative, and I use their products too. But while you're talking about that, I go to Whole Foods every blue moon, okay? And what I do when I go to Whole Foods is I check what they're selling there because a lot of the brands are still sold at Target or equally
Mm-hmm.
sold at Target. Annie's mac and cheese or crackers or whatever they sell. That Annie's brand is sold at
Mm-hmm.
Target for way less. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure Whole Foods sells that little box of mac and cheese for like $4, and it's $1 usually at Target on sale. So basically, if you have an app for the store, it helps you save money, in my opinion. Target, Walmart has scan and go, I guess. Walmart here in Florida has gas stations, which will save you money. Um, and I mention those stores because they sell groceries here. So, um, but be aware of other stores, Fresh Market, Whole Foods, Sprouts, Trader Joe's, things like that, that sell um, the same brands that you can find somewhere else
Mm-hmm.
um, for a
That's
better
good tip.
deal.
Good tip.
Um, because I love Target so much. Uh, let me see. And their produce is great. If Target runs out of cucumbers, I'm like, they must not be that great anywhere else because I haven't had issues with their produce. Not sure where they get it from, but it's pretty good. Because a lot of times grocery stores, I know like Publix will like showcase pretty fruits and pretty vegetables and the shiny ones, but they're shiny because they've like polished them and
That wax.
yeah. So it's not, I mean, they're doing it because it's eye appealing and we obviously buy with our eyes, we eat with our eyes. Um, so you kind of want to distract yourself while you're shopping and stick to the list. There's certain things that I would buy fresh, like seafood. Obviously, meats you should buy fresh unless you're gonna food saver them and freeze them for later on, which is also a great money saver.
Yeah.
Because those kind of things you can get at the wholesale, Costco, BJ's, Sam's. If you have a large family, like beef and pork, and if you eat a lot of meat, then you can stock it up and freeze it later. Um, oh, you
And
said meal planning. That's a great one.
and it was I lost my thought.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So
I
meal
was waiting.
planning.
I was trying to be polite and I forgot.
Okay. Meal planning is important because it makes you stick to the list. So if you plan out
Mm-hmm.
at least, you don't want to do a meal for every day because then it makes it hard. You got to plan for 7 days. I
Mm-hmm.
would plan for at least 3 days with leftovers in mind. So making a salad in between or canned tuna is always something to stock up on.
And plan for leftovers too.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't a real big leftover person, I'm like, man, I don't want this used food. That's what my daddy used to call it, used food. I don't
Yeah.
want this food.
I don't like
But when you
leftovers
think
either.
about wasting food when there are starving people around the world, shoot, I'm
Well,
telling you.
then you make good, at least 3 good quality meals, like a shepherd's pie that you really love that you can, reheat it, add some more fresh cheese the next day. I love shepherd's pie, but it's meatless, obviously. Um, and like mac and cheese or like a what else do I make that I make a lot of? Like a soup, like a Thai soup, or a the which one do I make? The Olive Garden Soupa Toscana. I make a lot of it. There will always be leftovers for the next day, and so I'll buy a big bag of kale. So I add fresh kale to the soup the next day. I just did a corn
Mm.
chowder. I gotta show you guys this recipe. Like I took it off of another YouTuber, Brittany's Chaos or Brittany's Beautiful Chaos or something like that. She was making corn chowder, so I looked at her recipe and then I copied another recipe and I kind of like made my own. So soups are really good to have leftovers because they really get thicker the next day, so they taste even better. And if you run out of broth, you can always add some extra chicken stock or vegetable stock or beef broth, whatever your favorite um, broths are. Um, but I've made it twice now, and I love, 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 love it because I'm a veggie person. Hey, Micro Farmer, thanks for coming in. Soups, rice is really good for leftover. So like we'll make a lot of white rice like all the time because you can really do a quick meal with rice. Like some easy cabbage you can do. That's great for leftovers. What do I do that's super easy? Kielbasa and onions. Um, I said shepherd's pie, soups, macaroni and cheese is great leftover. There's something else that I usually make. Oh, like pasta, like spaghetti. That always comes out. Like if you make enough sauce, you can just boil some new noodles the next day. Those are my tips for at least 3 planned meals. So you save money. Thank you, Michelle. Frugal. Back to you. I feel like we're on the Weather Channel or something. I think I lost Frugal here. Bye, Jay. Thanks for coming. So I said pasta, soup, macaroni and cheese is so pasta soup, rice is always a good one. You guys have any other suggestions? I know people were throwing out things, so let me let Frugal back in. Yeah, it's either StreamYard or YouTube in general, but we're having major.
Hey. Oh, but I was saying too, like in a lot of areas, especially like at Kroger, and I don't know about too other many grocery stores because that's the main one I go to. Oh yeah. Never mind. I'm got two thoughts going on. But like if you go to the produce section, they usually have produce that it probably got a few bruises or something on it, but they still fresh fruit,
Yeah.
vegetables. Like they could, and especially if you just gonna cook something that day,
Yep.
that's perfect. And then like in the meat section, they have some stuff that they be like, okay, it's about to be like you okay, Best Buy use day. That's just a suggestion, y'all. You gotta smell
There
it,
is.
make sure it's
Rinse
all
it
right.
off.
Get
Rinse
that
it
bad.
off. Put some baby powder on it. I'm kidding.
Okay. But then no, and like even at Target, they be having a lot of meat on
Yes.
sale. A
Yes.
lot of meat. And I'm not a real big meat eater.
No, but they do. They have like the day, or they'll have $2 off of this
Hmm.
chicken, which is no different than the one that's sitting right over there. And that $2 makes a difference, because when I used to buy it, it was like $5 for um, some little thin strips. But anyway, you got to check. You just got to check
Hmm.
for
Yeah.
Target.
Boss Lady said that's why I be trying to tell Mike something, but I'm telling you,
Oh,
especially if you gonna like that meat, if you gonna fry it, oh yeah, you good. Now that
yeah,
whatever that oil gonna kill everything. I'm telling you, if it is anything, that oil will kill it. I'm telling you, it's gonna kill it.
throw
And
some wine in
or
there.
you can just take you a few shots and then you be good to
Yeah,
go. Take you a few shots of liquor.
I
That meat
said
was
throw
not.
some. I said throw some wine in there, so we on the same page.
Thank you.
Burn the
No.
alcohol in there. Oh, he won't buy it? Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah.
say use it same day.
And let me tell y'all, I did not know this, and this may be good for somebody else. But I was at this I was somewhere looking at this antique store or something. They have stores that have shelves with free food. You just have to do a search, like free food, free bread. You know that bread they be out there. It may be a day old or whatever. But if you want to make some, what's them things called where you cut up the bread and you can put little stuff on top of it, briskets or something,
Breadcrumbs?
brisket. No, you don't want me to throw my French accent in here, but
Oh God.
that's good. You can put some
Oh, the
spinach on there.
bruschetta.
Bruschetta, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Get you some bruschetta. You get all fancy. You would have had you a whole date all by yourself. Okay.
I love it. No, that's great tips though,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you have nothing like for the day, you're not
Mm-hmm.
planning on cooking that day, and they have you got to think quick too. Like
Mm-hmm.
um
Oh, croutons too. Yeah, good one,
yes,
Nikki.
croutons. Yes.
Yeah, and that
Ooh.
old bread. Mm-hmm. That old
Or
bread, good.
if you don't like the bread too, you can make some great
Mm-hmm.
croutons.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? That bread, you can. I know people that really cook, and they said that before that bread go bad, they put that in a bag and toast it or whatever, and put it in the freezer bag, and they do use that for their dressing. How some kind of way. I don't know. I don't personally know how to make dressing to save my life, but instead of getting rid of it, maybe research that. Oh,
I
French toast too. Yes, yes, FR, yes, for real, for real. That's what that is.
I learned how to make French toast.
I
Dressing.
love French toast. I done convinced myself that it's healthy.
Oh
Don't
shoot.
get me. I'm telling you, you got eggs in there. That's protein. Come on now.
Oh, I meant dressing. I made like what did I make?
Oh,
Caesar and something else. I don't remember. I think it was Caesar though. Yeah, my grandmother used to do that. Perfect for dressing. Yep.
hmm.
I love French toast. Oh, with
Oh yeah.
grilled
That's I didn't even think about breadcrumbs. But if you're doing some coating, you need a coating on some type of whatever. You could use that,
chicken
huh?
cutlets. Yep. Yep.
Mm.
You could do like a little chicken parmesan, smash those
Mm.
bread crumbs, or crumble them up, season them real good. Make sure you season it. Like there's no point in putting the dry bread in there. Put some salt and pepper, some paprika, something. Just just put it in there. Oh, for dressing, I know what you guys are talking about. Like I'm talking about like uh Caesar and French and ranch. You guys are talking about stuffing.
hmm French toast could be for breakfast, lunch. I could eat it every day. But yeah,
If
for
it's
like
good though. If
stuffing
it's
dressing.
good.
My mom always saving frozen. Oh, okay. Don't let nothing. I'm trying to tell you, we are in a state where we really don't need to let nothing go away. Even if we weren't in this climate that we're in right now, it is like good practice to try to get more minimal, especially reducing waste.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is little it's a little couple that used to be up around the block. I told you I live hood adjacent. So their two parents and the son was sleeping in their car
Oh,
at the gas station. So yeah, I mean, it gives a different perspective when you have a abundance. I was going off on my kids yesterday. Now, boy, when they came in, because over before the holidays, we had just bought them these brand new clothes that I found on clearance, and they came home without them coats. I
whoop.
said, "Oh, they came home both of them." I said, "Both of y'all left them the same day. This is what we're doing." So I
Oh,
was calm the first day. I said, "Well, when y'all get back to school, y'all need to bring them coats home." And I said, don't you come home without them coats. And so
right.
they gave me some excuses why they didn't come home with this coat. So I went off. I said, this is the thing. If you only had one coat, then I bet you would try to keep up with it. If you only had
Right.
one pair of shoes, I bet them shoes wouldn't be all sprout out into the floor, except for where they're supposed to be. Don't be taking life for granted, sir. You know, you are blessed to not have to want for much of nothing, but don't
Yeah.
take it for granted. I said, see that I remember. I don't know if y'all remember, but I told them they had to buy hats. They had about 10 hats, 10 caps. You know them little beanie caps. I said, now I ain't buying another beanie. Y'all done lost about 10 hats, 10 caps. I ain't buying another one. You're gonna take your money, go to the store, and you're gonna buy your own. Because I'm not doing it no more. This is where the buck stops. So you have a more appreciation. And you know what? 2 days
Mm-hmm.
in a row, they done came home with them hats on their head. Yeah, and I
Good.
said if we don't find y'all don't bring them coats home by the weekend, y'all. I said put $20 on my dresser. My 5-year-old didn't even know what the dresser was. He told me he never
Oh
heard that.
God.
He didn't like dresser. Oh Lord, what that is? He reaching
Don't
all
you
up
love?
in the sky. I'm like,
Don't
what
you
in
love
the
when they
world?
cut you off and they're like, "Wait, what's a dresser?"
What is the dresser? And I said, you gonna put that $20 on that dresser, because if them coats don't come home by the weekend, y'all going to buy your own coat. And we got 5 other coats out there in the garage. But no, them coats right there. Because if you no,
Right.
no, no.
It's about
Mm-mm.
it's about appreciation and
Yeah.
gratitude. No, but honestly, I know exactly.
I
My
worked too
son,
doggone hard.
did the same thing around the same age. Coat, hats, gloves, socks, belt, all kinds of stuff was missing. I was like, um, so it's just, and he still does it. That's the problem. He still is
Mm.
like that. Hey, crazy, beautiful MUA, Heather, thank you for coming. He's still like that, which is crazy. Like he'll lose a basketball and he's like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, really? A basketball?
How
So
you lose a whole basketball?
I'm supposed to just replace everything?
That
Yeah.
part.
I'm like, nope, but I won't. Glasses, he done broke, lost, somebody stole off of him, he said. I mean, I've heard it all. And I said that's the last pair I'm buying. You just gonna go blind. I'm sorry, sir. I just can't do it. You gonna have to find something else. Because if it was that important, you wouldn't lose it. I think I need my eyeballs to see.
All right.
Thank you, Bobby Jean. And MTGV is driving.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I just don't know. It's like, how do you teach something that was inherently understood? Like, I
Mm-hmm.
knew not to lose my stuff or just not show up at home
Exactly. That's
because
and
I'm
that's
not
exactly
showing
what I
up.
was telling my therapist. I said, "Boy, I said I done had I got whoopings for so much." I said, "I turned out pretty all right." You know what I'm saying? I might have
Yeah.
a few. I'm like, and I said, you know what? Maybe I didn't turn out right. I am seeing you, huh? She talking about girl.
Oh, I vote for bringing whoopings back. But anyway, making that
Mm-hmm.
legal again.
Until the blood run dry. That's right, Mr. Terry.
Oh,
I still
yes.
telling
I
my
mean,
son take it.
you should learn to be conservative. You should learn to
Mm-hmm.
appreciate the little stuff that you have, even if you know you have. This is probably the reason I'm a hoarder, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
not joking because I learned to love my stuff so much that I never use it.
Mm-hmm.
That is the problem. Like I can have 10 of them, and I'm like, yeah, but if I use this one, then I only have 9. It's really sad, and I can afford to replace it. It's just the mentality that I have that I'm like, no, I just don't want to waste it, or I'll just give it to somebody else who can use it. All your mom had to do was give you that look. Don't be working no more. I'm sorry.
I'm telling
I
you.
don't know what was in the look.
My son gonna talk about I'm gonna call 911. I said, "Oh no, you what you
Oh
call?"
God.
I said, first of all, we don't
Oh
even have a
God.
home phone. How you gonna get my phone to call 911?" I
I
said,
use
"What?
my
What are they
phone.
teaching these kids at the schoolhouse?"
Right.
One
Right.
time he said that stuff, and he talking about I'm gonna call 991, 991. My oldest son talking about it's 911, and I'm like, I
First
said,
of all,
"Woo,
oh
these
gosh.
children."
They make you think, and I'm just like, how it's a conversation that I have with myself and them all the time. Like, how can I teach you something that it only took me but a half a time to understand?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I have to keep repeating it to you, don't you think it's important?
Right.
Like, at some point, don't you just get tired of me telling you?
Oh,
Like,
that's what I said.
get your drawers off the floor,
That
wash,
part.
wash your neck, brush your teeth.
Okay, let me ask you this. Do you have a problem? You know, like when they take out their shirt, all the shirts, if they have on 3 shirts, they all still connected.
Yes, yes. Why?
Under pants and underwear. I
Do,
need you to take this stuff out. I
do
don't want
you
to do
think do you think that they're going to get washed if they're all connected? Listen,
this.
listen. It only gets worse. I'm sorry. Like, but I'm a realist. I'm a truth teller. It only gets worse. The same stuff that you find you're arguing now with a 5, right, and 7, right? It's like add 10 years and it's going to be the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing. I can't even understand. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I'm tired of hearing myself talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we just get it together? Help
Mm-hmm.
me help you save me from having this conversation.
Yes.
Oh, I'm like, you're not even in there taking the whole shower that long. Come on now. I know what you're doing in there. Just stop wasting my water. Oh oh yeah, my kids have been doing their own laundry since they were 5. My kids have been doing their own laundry since they were 5.
Oh my
I would,
Lord.
I
Oh
would put,
no. You
I
know
would
what? I
put
just
the.
started. They help me separate now.
Oh no,
But
forget the separating. I taught them just smaller loads at one point because I was still using like baby detergent, so it would smell really good. But anyway, I would load the detergent, and I still kind of have to. Like I'll tell them to load their clothes, and then I'll go behind them and put extra detergent, um, because I'm neurotic. But I've been teaching them, so this is why am I still talking about laundry?
okay. They're
Why?
going
And,
in
and
one
now
way and not the other.
now what happens is it makes it to the dryer, like we got to that point, and then when it makes it to the dryer, it's like a whole nother day that I have to scream about putting it in the basket, and then it's another day that I scream about actually folding it, and another day to put it away. Because I'm like, if it sits in the basket for any longer, it's collecting dust, so now it's dirty again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why you just wasting stuff? Why is it so hard? Don't you want clean clothes? Oh
They
my
don't care.
god. Okay, we just having our own private conversation now about laundry and chores and children and
Mm-hmm.
oh, you guys, this has been a hilarious one.
But if y'all think of any money saving tips for the grocery store, please leave them in the comments after the live stream, or whatever your favorite tip was, or the one tip that you do to save money at the grocery store. You can leave them in the comments for people who coming back for the replay. And yeah.
Yes. We can all help each other save some money. Or if you know of any apps that have saved money, leave that in the comments. Or If you want to talk about money saving apps another time, that's another great idea. Anyway, we're going to conclude. We've already gone overtime just because we love you guys and miss you guys so much. And you were obviously missing our voices and our faces.
Yeah,
So,
you know, because one busy mama would have been wrapping it up 10 minutes ago.
Well, no, it's been real and a lot of fun. So we hope to see you guys in the comments. If not, next Wednesday, because we do this every Wednesday, Converse with Mamas. If you're new and you just came by today and this was your first time hearing our voice or seeing our face and you loved it so much, set your reminders for next week. It's going to be on Frugal Mama's channel. Or you could just go check her out in the morning, 7 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Central Time for a workout with her and see what she's all about. And that way you definitely come back for a Converse with the Mamas.
Yes.
Plugs all around.
Plugs all around. Plug it, plug it, plug it, plug it, plug it.
All right, guys. We are going to see you in the next one. I'm glitched out, so.
In the next one. Peace.
Yeah, what happened to your pants now?
Mom, do you saw me?
No, nobody can see you.
No, Mom, nobody.
No.
Who is it?
It's just me up here. I'm trying to end this thing. Woo, woo, woo.